trips you're about to see are made available through your sporting goods dealer and nationally recognized sporting goods manufacturers. Sit back and relax as we take you on a video tour of a variety of outdoor sporting destinations and introduce you to the many fine products designed to enhance your enjoyment of these trips.
In the heart of the largest salmon spawning grounds in the world and some of the best rainbow trout fishing in the state of Alaska rests a private lodge of exceptional quality, meant for those who truly appreciate the great outdoors. Kirk Gay's Valhalla Lodge. Operated by 3 generations of Kirk's family, Valhalla Lodge offers world-class fishing, first-class accommodations, and personalized service. Valhalla Lodge is located in the famous Bristol Bay watershed, 125 miles southwest of Anchorage. Guests arriving at the Anchorage airport take a 40-minute connecting flight across Cook's Inlet to Non-Dalton, the pickup point for the charter flight by float plane to Valhalla Lodge. Valhalla Lodge welcomes anglers from the first week in June to the last week of September. Kirk completed construction of the new lodge and 6 guest cabins in 1982, using the original lodge now for guides' quarters. Each guest cabin is comfortably complete, featuring private bath and shower facilities. Laundry and maid service are provided for your convenience. The main lodge features a comfortable lounge. The rustic setting of its log cabin construction serves as a handsome backdrop for the trophy fish and game mounted on the walls. Guests may enjoy a friendly game of pool or watch videotapes of the great fishing action available in the Lake Clark area. The dining room is the backdrop for Valhalla's delicious gourmet meals. Kirk's attention to detail is evident in the handsome table settings and creative presentation of his well-planned meals. Red or white wine is served with dinner, which features freshly baked bread and fresh fruits along with the main entree. Delicious desserts add a crowning touch to these fabulous meals. You don't have to be a veteran angler to enjoy fishing at Valhalla Lodge. The personal attention of Kirk and his guides assures everyone an exciting fishing adventure. Kirk has over 25 years' experience as a guide and pilot in the Alaska wilderness and employs only the most experienced guides. The lodge features a complete fly tying bench with over 20 working patterns in stock. Kirk gladly shows his guests how to tie just the right fly to match the local hatch. Following breakfast, guests and guides depart for the day's fishing. Flyout excursions take anglers to any number of streams and lakes within a 150-mile radius of the lodge. Anglers often move 2 or 3 times a day, following the salmon as they migrate upstream. During these flyout excursions, your pilot will give you plenty of time to photograph the abundant wildlife and the majestic scenery of the Alaskan countryside. Jet boats are available to take guests fishing up and down the rivers close to the lodge. One-day float trips provide yet another exciting dimension in fishing the Alaskan wilderness. Rubber rafts are launched right from the lodge, carrying guests down 15 miles of beautiful, clear water streams. Anglers have the opportunity to enjoy the natural setting of the Alaskan bush and return to the comfort of the lodge at the end of the day. Each day in the field offers new experiences for anglers. All 5 species of Pacific salmon may be caught as they run in season from June through September. Anglers hooking into these acrobatic fish will be impressed by their dramatic tail-walking leaps out of the water and their line-stripping action as they charge off into deep pools. After an intense morning of battling these mighty fish, anglers will enjoy the superb carry-out lunches provided by the lodge. For a special treat, your guide will cook your freshly caught fish over wood coals right along the shoreline.
Fish on.
Native freshwater fish abound in this area and include such favorites as rainbow trout, Dolly Varden, northern pike, and Arctic char. These fish run all season long from June to September. As the salmon run retreats, the rainbow fishing takes on a whole new dimension. The month of September produces brilliantly colored rainbows, fat from their summer feeding. All native freshwater fish must be released unharmed, as Valhalla Lodge participates in Alaska's catch and release program. Your guide can take pictures and measurements of your trophy catch before you release it. Valhalla Lodge will send these to a taxidermist in Anchorage, who will design an exact replica of your fish as a trophy mount. For anglers who also enjoy hunting, Valhalla Lodge offers one-day caribou hunts from mid-August through September. Hunters fly to an outpost camp in the late afternoon, where they spend the night before harvesting their trophy caribou the following day. The fishing excitement never stops at Valhalla Lodge. Superb flyout fishing, following the salmon as they migrate upstream. Gliding down crystal clear streams, float fishing for trophy-sized native freshwater fish. Renowned for its superb food, excellent accommodations, and ideal location, Valhalla Lodge offers the serious sportsman the ultimate in fishing adventure.
When you can't take every reel you need, take Abu Garcia's newest Cardinal, the 600 GT series. The all-in-one spinning reel with the right features for any type of fishing. Our unique auto pickup delivers line right to your finger for easy casting. The strike set feature lets you present live bait with no resistance, and a dual drag for control of hard-fighting fish. You simply won't find a better reel for the price. The Cardinal 600 GT series from Abu Garcia.
This Alaskan fishing adventure is a summer excursion to Silvertip's Talatulatna Lodge, located 80 air miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska. Excellent fishing just a few feet from the lodge, a rustic atmosphere, delicious food, and the natural beauty of southwest Alaska make a stay at Silvertip Lodge an exciting adventure. From Anchorage, a short flight by charter float plane transports guests to the rendezvous point on the Talatulatna River, where jet boats ferry anglers upstream to Silvertip Lodge. The rustic lodge is surrounded by the natural beauty of the Alaskan wilderness. Hand-hewn native wood timbers and bar stools cut from native tree trunks give the lodge a feeling of relaxing warmth and comfort. 4 guest cabins reflect the same comfortable atmosphere found in the lodge. Well-kept bathroom and shower facilities are centrally located to all of the cabins for the convenience of Silvertip guests. A wood-burning sauna is within easy access of the cabins and provides a welcome retreat at the end of the day's fishing adventures. Meals are served family style in the main lodge. Breakfasts of pancakes, French toast, eggs, any way you like them, and an assortment of meats and pastries greet guests each morning at 8 o'clock. Generous lunches are usually served in the lodge or are prepared for you to carry into the field. No stay at Silvertip Lodge is complete without savoring at least one freshly caught fish baked along shore over a wood fire. After your day of fishing, you will return to the lodge to find hors d'oeuvres waiting. Anglers relax at the carved wooden bar and share the day's experiences before sitting down to enjoy the evening meal. Dinners include baked ham, beef stroganoff, Cornish game hen, or turkey. When it comes time to go fishing, Silvertip Lodge offers you several choices. Excellent fishing can be had close to the lodge on the banks of the Talatulatna River, or your guide will take you by boat up and down the river. All 5 species of salmon are caught in the Talatulatna River, providing excellent fishing opportunities throughout the season. Anglers' skills are challenged as these powerful fish attempt to make their way upstream. Fighting the salmon of the Alaskan wilderness is an unpredictable experience. Anglers soon discover that hooking the fish is not always the true test of his ability.
Big fish. They just snapped that line.
With their line stripping action, Alaskan salmon provide unlimited fishing excitement. Silvertip's guides are expert fishermen and provide that extra edge in helping the angler land his fish. Guides take only 3 to 4 guests into the field at a time, assuring anglers personalized service and attention. A limited number of salmon may be frozen and packed for shipment home. Native fish on the Talatulatna River, including rainbows, Dolly Varden, and Arctic grayling, can be caught all season long. Silvertip Lodge supports the Alaskan Catch and Release program, using barbless hooks to aid the angler in releasing fish unharmed. Guests should bring their own fishing equipment and rain gear. Backup rods, reels, and waders are available. Lures and flies may be purchased, along with your Alaskan fishing license, at the tackle shop in the main lodge. Talatulatna is one of Silvertip's 2 lodges. A 15-minute flight by float plane takes guests to Silvertip's sister lodge at Judd Lake, the headwaters of the Talatulatna River. Special package rates are available to allow guests to enjoy both lodges during one stay. The remote, rustic setting and the abundance of delicious food and world-class fishing on the Talatulatna River make a trip to Silvertip Lodge an Alaskan fishing adventure of a lifetime.
Here are the toughest small outboards you'll ever find. They weigh 50% less and are priced as much as 23% lower than alternative motors. The Cruise and Carries come in 3 models, from the 1.5 horsepower up to the 6 horsepower. They're perfect for your sailboat, canoe, fishing boat, or inflatable. Cruise and Carry.
"180 air miles southwest of Anchorage, Alaska, lies the spectacular Lake Clark National Park, home of Alaska's Wilderness Lodge. Surrounded by the majestic scenery of the Great Alaska Range, Alaska's Wilderness Lodge boasts world-class fly-out fishing in the lakes, streams, and bays of the famous Bristol Bay watershed. Guests of Alaska's Wilderness Lodge can fish for all 5 species of Pacific salmon, as well as rainbow trout, Dolly Varden, grayling, Arctic char, northern pike, and lake trout. Guests fly by commercial airliner to Anchorage, Alaska, where they'll spend the night before departing on the scenic 1.5-hour flight over the Lake Clark area. A short boat ride across beautiful Lake Clark delivers you to the dock of Alaska's Wilderness Lodge, where you'll begin your adventure in trophy fishing. Your hosts here at the lodge are Mark and Sandy Lang, who make their year-round home across the bay from the lodge. With over 10 years of fishing and guiding in this location, and over 10,000 hours of pilot guide time in the Alaska wilderness, Mark Lang's expertise in this area is one of your most valuable assets for a successful fishing adventure. Alaska's Wilderness Lodge offers 6 separate guest cabins, comfortably equipped with complete shower and bath facilities, as well as a picturesque view. The main lodge features a cozy lounge warmed by a large fireplace, a dining room, and a rec room complete with pool table. The atmosphere of the lounge is relaxed and comfortable, with large bay windows and a spotting scope for guests' enjoyment. Centrally located to the cabins is a wood-fired sauna, where you can relax after a hard day of fishing. As each day begins, you'll awaken to hot coffee and fresh juice delivered to your cabin door. A hearty breakfast featuring homemade breads and pastries is served family style at 6:30 a.m., giving you time to enjoy the meal before taking off at 7:30 for the day's fly-out fishing. The generous camp-style lunches carried with you into the field each day include sandwiches, fruit, hot soups, and cookies. At your request, your guide will cook your freshly caught fish for lunch right on the shore. You return from your day's fishing at 5:30 to find hors d'oeuvres waiting at your cabin. The 7 o'clock dinner hour allows the tired fisherman time to clean up and relax before sitting down to the evening meal. Dinner at Alaska's Wilderness Lodge features fresh vegetables grown in their own garden. Gourmet menus include Cornish game hens, barbecue ribs and chicken, turkey dinner, stuffed pork chops, prime rib, lobster tails, and fresh fish. Dessert adds the crowning touch to each meal. Selections include cherry cheesecake, chocolate mousse, and of course, baked Alaska. Alaska's Wilderness Lodge offers you the opportunity to catch trophy fish from the first week in June to the end of September. Native fish may be taken throughout the season, providing an exciting challenge to both the fly fishermen and the spin fishermen as well. Alaska's Wilderness Lodge participates in Alaska's Catch and Release program, which allows anglers to keep their legal limit of salmon while releasing all but one trophy-sized native freshwater fish. The lodge will forward your trophy-sized catch to Anchorage for mounting if you so desire. On each of your flyouts, your pilot is your guide, accompanying 4 guests into the field for up to 10 hours of fishing per day. Your pilot guide will transport you by float plane to any number of streams and lakes located within a 200-mile radius of Alaska's Wilderness Lodge. You're free to move from one fishing area to another, giving you the opportunity to hook a variety of Alaska sport fish as they migrate upstream. Large Avon rafts are used to float easy-flowing rivers, giving you yet another dimension in fishing in harmony with a natural wilderness setting. Fly-out excursions to the coast afford you an opportunity to view the abundant wildlife that inhabits the Lake Clark National Park area. You may spot moose, bear, or caribou from your plane while enjoying the spectacular scenery of Southwest Alaska. The lodge features a complete tackle shop where your license and all tackle may be purchased. Your guides will also be happy to fillet, freeze, and package a limited number of your salmon, preparing them for your flight home. Set in the beautiful Lake Clark area of the Bristol Bay watershed, Alaska's Wilderness Lodge offers something for everyone. Several days of superb fly-out fishing, sumptuous food, luxury accommodations surrounded by the natural beauty of Southwest Alaska. Come see Alaska's Wilderness Lodge, the ultimate in wilderness trophy fishing.
Get the power. Trimax from Berkeley. Get incredible fighting power with new Trimax, a unique tri-polymer fishing line that delivers castability and strength. Trimax is designed to stand the shock and stress of fighting big fish. Put the power in your hands. Spool up with Trimax, the new maximum strength line from Berkeley.
Just below the Arctic Circle, near the Bering Sea, lies the remote Eskimo village of White Mountain. Here, amidst the rolling tundra, lies a touch of civilization. White Mountain Lodge. The only lodge in Alaska owned and operated by White Mountain Inupiaq natives, White Mountain Lodge is a full-service facility. Open all year round, the lodge provides sportsmen, photographers, and nature lovers the chance to enjoy each season of the year. Daily flights from Anchorage, Alaska transport anglers to the historic gold rush town of Nome, the jumping-off point for this Alaskan fishing adventure. Guests enjoy a scenic 45-minute flight by charter plane to the Alaskan native village of White Mountain. As you near your destination, your pilot will radio the lodge, enabling your hosts to personally greet you upon arrival. A contemporary Cape Cod design facility, White Mountain Lodge accommodates up to 12 guests at a time. Each of the 6 private guest rooms is tastefully decorated, reflecting an atmosphere of native culture and elegance. The lodge provides an atmosphere of luxury and peacefulness, along with a panoramic view of the Alaskan wilderness. The comfortable living room affords guests a relaxing evening after the day's fishing. A complete fly tying bench allows anglers the opportunity to tie up new flies for the next day's fishing. A few minutes spent in the comfort of the indoor spa is guaranteed to relax tired muscles. White Mountain Lodge is located within the Fish River system, which teems with salmon all season long. Chinook, chum, humpback, and silvers are taken on fly and spin tackle. These salmon provide anglers endless opportunities as they make their way upstream to spawn. Twisting and twirling, these acrobatic fish of the north will strip a reel clean if given the chance. This area of Alaska boasts some of the largest and most colorful Arctic grayling in the state. Strong runs of beautifully colored Arctic char and cunning northern pike lurk in the Fish River streams and tributaries. Huge and hungry, these scrappy fighters are just waiting to strike fly or lure. These fish are protected by White Mountain's catch and release policy. Guests may keep 1 trophy-sized pike, char, or grayling, as well as 3 salmon per week. All others are released unharmed. Large flat-bottomed riverboats transport guests up and down the rivers. Upholstered swivel chairs and windshields make your ride to remote waters pleasant and safe. Located far upriver from the main lodge is the White Mountain Outpost Camp. Nestled in the mountains, guests are provided a completely stocked camp. Here, the remote wilderness beauty and the crystalline, clear waters present anglers a rare opportunity to enjoy an area that few people have ever seen. Although summer weather can be warmer than expected, it can get chilly and wet. Quality rain gear and warm clothing are a good investment. Hip boots are adequate, but adventurous anglers might consider bringing chest waders. Guests staying at White Mountain Lodge will enjoy superb dining. The evening meal is served in a dining room resplendent with native art. Guests can expect the unexpected for hors d'oeuvres. Local specialties of lox and capers, pickled muktuk, and reindeer sausages. Full-course dinners feature duck à l'orange, blackened salmon, reindeer steak, shrimp scampi, beef Wellington, and crab-stuffed filet mignon. Fine domestic and foreign wines are selected to complement each meal, and dessert adds a perfect finish to an elegant meal. Early morning finds anglers back on the river. After enjoying an excellent breakfast, generous lunches of sandwiches, cookies, soda, and juice are prepared to take along into the field. Freshly caught fish, baked right along the shoreline, is a specialty of White Mountain guides. The village of White Mountain provides a look at the culture of the Inupiaq natives. Guests will enjoy visiting one of the local fishing camps. Talks with the natives provide interesting insights into the life of these people, allowing you to enjoy the rich heritage of the Alaskan natives. Native hospitality, the Eskimo culture, unique cuisine, the elegant accommodations, hundreds of miles of rivers providing bountiful fishing. All of these elements combine to make a stay at White Mountain Lodge a culturally rich fishing experience.
Eureka's Storm Shield dry environment features double-coated durable fabrics that keep water out. The Willow Creek 10 has a self-supporting umbrella frame that sets up with ease and sleeps 4 or 5 adults comfortably. Eureka Tents, a dry place in this sometimes wet and windy world.
Guests fly from Seattle-Tacoma's International Airport in the state of Washington to Anchorage, Alaska, 3.5 hours north of the continental United States. After spending the night in Anchorage, guests board their air taxi charter plane and fly 35 minutes to remote Talatulatna Lodge, nestled on top of a bluff overlooking the famous Talatulatna River. Steve and Louise Johnson, your hosts, make Talaview their home all year long. The fishing season at Talaview runs from the early part of June to the middle of September and offers the spin and fly fisherman a chance to match his skill against all 5 species of Pacific salmon, as well as the native rainbow trout, Dolly Varden, Arctic grayling, and Arctic char. At Talaview, the main lodge is separated from the sleeping quarters. 2 A-frame chalets sleep 6 people, each in warmth and comfort. The 2 A-frame chalets share 2 baths in the main bathhouse nearby. 2 deluxe private rooms in 1 large divided log cabin sleep up to 4 people each. Each private room is fully furnished and has its own bath facilities. Large picture windows bring the majesty of Alaska's mountain backdrop right into your room. Both the chalets and private rooms are equipped with electric lights and their own wood-burning stove. Your host, Steve Johnson, is a master craftsman whose skill may be seen in the handsome hand-hewn beds he has constructed. In the main lodge, the kitchen and dining room are separated by a serving counter, giving an open, comfortable place for the fishermen to enjoy the delights of homemade food. Breakfast is served at 8 a.m., so that guests may be out on the river fishing by 9 o'clock. Lunches sent into the field with the fishermen include sandwiches capped with Louise's homemade bread, hearty soups, and fresh fruit. Guests may be treated to a shore lunch where their salmon is cooked right by the shoreline over a wood fire. Dinners are served promptly at 7 p.m., so guests who wish to may be back on the river fishing by 8 p.m. Each evening, you are offered one of Louise Johnson's specialties, which might include top sirloin roast, fried chicken, spaghetti, pork, grilled fresh salmon, ham, or a turkey dinner with all the extras. Desserts and pastries are another of Louise's specialties. Guests return to Talaview from fishing at the end of the day in time for a refreshing hot shower and a chance to relax on the outside deck of the main lodge, enjoying the natural beauty of the mountains and the sounds of the Talatulatna River flowing below. The Talaview season runs from the 1st of June to the middle of September. 4 to 5 day packages are available, as well as 6 to 7 day stays. Moderate rates include your flight from Anchorage to Talaview, your room, meals, guide service, boat service, and the preparation of a limited number of salmon for the flight home. You will purchase your Alaskan fishing license upon arrival at Talaview Lodge. Steve and Louise have some complimentary gear, but fishermen, especially fly fishermen, are encouraged to bring their own rods, reels, lines, and flies. Tackle is available for purchase each day as needed from Talaview's tackle shop located in the main lodge. Specialty flies, native to the Talatulatna River, may be purchased here. Guests walk 200 yards from the main lodge to the Talatulatna River to begin fishing. Beginner and expert alike will appreciate the personalized service provided by the guides. Children and young adults ready for their first serious fishing adventure are welcome. Guests may fish 4 to 5 miles upstream on foot, always accompanied by their guide. Or you may be piloted by your guide in a jet sled downstream to the river's mouth to tie into the mighty king and silver salmon during their seasonal runs. The king salmon run begins in mid-June as the large Chinook salmon enter the Talatulatna River. Kings may be 30 to 50 pounds, with trophy kings weighing 55 pounds or more. These giant kings are a real test of an angler's skill. Big spoons and spinners are used to hook these giants, but the ultimate in angling adventure is to take a king on a heavily weighted streamer fly. During the last weeks of July, the sockeye salmon run is at its peak. The Talatulatna River yields one of the finest sockeye runs in the state of Alaska. Over 250,000 reds fill the Talatulatna at a time. Famous for its rich red meat and explosive fight, the sockeye salmon is greatly prized by fishermen. Chum and pink salmon are in season from the last week of July through August. Chum are powerful fighters, and the abundance of pink salmon makes it possible to have a hookup on nearly every cast. Young anglers and beginners will especially enjoy the excitement of the pink run. In August, the coho, or silver salmon, begin their run. Tail-walking silvers leap high out of the water after striking your lure or fly, then plunge furiously into their run for one of the Talatulatna's deeper pools. The fly fishermen especially will enjoy the fall season at Talaview. The fall colors are vibrant as the salmon move out of the Talatulatna River, leaving more room for the native rainbow trout, Arctic char, Dolly Varden, and Arctic grayling. The Talatulatna is considered a blue ribbon river, producing world-class rainbows. These brilliantly marked rainbows run all season, as do the native Dolly Varden, char, and grayling. The wild native rainbows are at their finest, however, in the fall. They are fat and firm following their summer feeding, and it is not unusual for the sports fishermen to be challenged by a 10-pound rainbow, leaping dramatically and running hard and fast. Talaview participates in Alaska's catch and release program. Barbless hooks are used, and all fish except the 5 species of Pacific salmon are released unharmed. This program allows the rainbow to thrive in the waters of the Talatulatna and ensures continued sport for future spin or fly fishermen. Should you wish to preserve your trophy freshwater rainbow or char, you may do so by taking a photograph of it, measuring it before returning it quickly to the river. Talatulatna Lodge can send this information to a taxidermist in Anchorage, Alaska if you wish. The taxidermist will exactly reproduce your fish using the dimensions and the picture sent to him. He will then send a perfect replica of the fish you caught to your home. A limited number of salmon will be cleaned, wrapped, frozen, and packaged in heavy waxed cardboard cartons for shipment home with you. Your hosts, Steve and Louise Johnson, are especially proud of their 9 years of experience on the Talatulatna River. Each of the guides at Talaview is experienced in the art of fly fishing on this particular river and takes pride in providing personalized service. Only 3 to 4 fishermen are placed with one guide on the river. When the jet boats are used to go downstream to the mouth of the Talatulatna, one guide accompanies every 2 guests. For 11 hours a day, guides are free to assist each guest, ensuring the best fishing in the best locations.
Only 12 guests per week share this unique experience. Well-qualified expert guides, a remote Alaskan setting spectacular in its secluded beauty, handcrafted log cabins carpeted and comfortably furnished, homemade meals, and world-class rainbow and salmon fishing on the trophy Talatulatna River make a stay at Steve and Louise Johnson's Talaview Lodge a unique experience.
Alvey introduces the Turning Point. No other reel looks like it, turns like it, or casts like it. Side-casting Alvey style is an unbeatable combination of open-faced casting and a revolving spool retrieve, allowing anglers to cast further and better than ever before. For the beginner or expert, Alvey, the right reel for those right places.
From the International Airport at Seattle-Tacoma, Washington, guests fly 3.5 hours north to Anchorage, Alaska. Guests spend the night in Anchorage before departing early the next morning by private air taxi charter for the 1-hour flight to Fishing Unlimited Lodge. Ken and Lorraine Osejcek are your hosts at Fishing Unlimited. With 16 years' experience in the field, they offer the ultimate Alaskan fishing experience. 2 beautifully spacious wooden lodges within a few hundred yards of each other share 5 acres amidst the protected beauty of the mountains and the lush vegetation of the Lake Clark National Park. Fishing Unlimited is located in the famous Bristol Bay watershed region of southwest Alaska, where native freshwater fish abound and all 5 species of Pacific salmon run in season from June to September. Wildlife roam freely in this natural habitat for moose, mountain goat, bear, caribou, and the mighty bald eagle. Each main lodge projects the homey, gracious atmosphere that makes guests feel relaxed. Comfortable couches encircle the warmth of a circular wood stove. The 2 main lodges have 8 guest cabins which hold 2 people each. Bath quarters included in each cabin provide a refreshing hot shower at the end of a day's fishing adventure.
This angler's dream includes 2 individual wood saunas and a large hot tub jacuzzi, offering luxury relaxation in a wilderness setting. Towels, washcloths, and shampoo are placed in each sauna, typical of Ken and Lorraine Osejcek's attention to the ultimate in comfort for their guests.
Fishing Unlimited Lodge serves a variety of sumptuous gourmet meals family style. Featured dinner items include live lobster, a prime rib dinner, fresh salmon barbecued on the grill, and Cornish game hens. Desserts, soups, and breads are homemade. For variety, Ken and Lorraine serve one Chinese and Italian specialty dinner. Recipes are unique, and the servings generous enough to feed even the hungriest fishermen. The personal attention given to each guest begins when the charter air taxi arrives from Anchorage. The entire 10-person staff, as well as your hosts, Ken and Lorraine Osachek, are on hand to greet your arrival and assist guests and their gear to their cabins. Hot coffee is brought right to your cabin door each morning when the wake-up call is given. In cold weather, your wake-up call will include the lighting of your heater if you choose. In the evening, the returning fisherman will find the sauna hot tub and fresh hors d'oeuvres waiting for him. Generous lunches are prepared for each guest daily and taken into the field. Shore lunches of fresh-caught fish may be prepared on the spot, cooked by the guides over wood fires. Guests stay one full week. Large groups may bring half of their members for the first of the week and the other half of their group for the last part of the week. 5 full days of fishing are included in the 7-day package, as well as the sumptuous meals and flyout services. The first and last day are primarily spent arriving and departing. A list of items and equipment each guest will need will be sent to you when you make your reservation. Guests are expected to bring their own rods, reels, line, and fly fishing equipment, although some is available for rent. A full tackle shop is located in each lodge and is well stocked to meet your daily fishing needs. Your Alaska fishing license may be purchased here. Experienced guides fly 4 Cessna planes on floats over a 250-mile radius to drop guests off at a fishing spot of their choice. The pilot guides stay with their groups all day, moving from one location to another as fishing dictates. This flyout capacity allows the guides to follow the salmon runs as they migrate upstream so that the fisherman has the extended period of time to fish for any one species. With only 3 to 4 people per guide, each guest is guaranteed personal attention and the exciting challenge of fishing at a drop-in lake or any number of streams with several varieties of fish all in one day.
Ken and Lorraine Osachek offer the opportunity to catch all 5 species of Pacific salmon in Fishing Unlimited's abundant streams and lakes. Kings, silvers, reds, pinks, and calicos may be taken on lure or flies. The Chinook salmon or king salmon run begins to peak the end of June to mid-July. From mid-July to mid-August, the sockeye or red salmon swell the streams. The fall colors are a splendid backdrop for the tail-walking silvers, which leap high out of the water as they do battle with the fishermen.
The fall fisherman will find a triple bonus. Not only can the fisherman tangle with the large silvers, but he can also enjoy the added excitement of fly fishing for steelhead and trophy-sized rainbow trout, fresh from their summer feeding. It is not unusual for the September fisherman to hook a 10-pound rainbow. Other native fish available all season beside the rainbows are Arctic char, grayling, Dolly Varden, and northern pike. 12 riverboats provide an alternate fishing adventure. Within the 250-mile flyout radius of Fishing Unlimited Lodge, your pilot guide will maneuver 18-foot outboard boats along the streams to reach the best possible fishing. Guests fish directly from the boats or from the shoreline. Fishing Unlimited's guides have over 25 years of combined experience and pride themselves on their level of guiding expertise. They're eager to assist the beginning fisherman as well as the expert.
Your entire week's vacation at Fishing Unlimited Lodge is recorded by Ken and Lorraine on tape. You may purchase this tape for a nominal fee to bring the highlights of your trip right into your home.
Fishing Unlimited participates in Alaska's Catch and Release program, which protects the delicate balance of the famous Bristol Bay watershed with its abundance of freshwater varieties of fish. Anglers use barbless hooks, and all fish except salmon are released unharmed when caught. One freshwater trophy fish may be kept for mounting. Guests may choose to have their trophy fish sent to Anchorage for taxidermy. You may have a limited number of salmon cleaned, wrapped, and frozen by your guide, then packaged in heavy waxed cardboard boxes for shipment on your air flight home with you.
Fishing Unlimited Lodge in the Lake Clark National Park area of southwest Alaska is remarkable for its scenery, its trophy flyout fishing grounds, and the personal service, luxury accommodations, and warm, friendly atmosphere it affords its guests. Ken and Lorraine Osachek's Fishing Unlimited Lodge provides the ultimate in Alaskan wilderness fishing.
waterproof, windproof, breathable Gore-Tex fabric socks by Rocky Boots. Quantum, precision engineered in America. Quantum, the choice of serious fishermen.
Ketchikan is accessible not only by commercial airlines, but also Alaskan ferry system, which travels the spectacular inland passage north from Seattle, Washington. This route is famous for vivid scenery and the abundance of natural wildlife visible from the ferry. Passengers on the ferry may expect to see dolphins, whales, bald eagles, seals, and otters enjoying the protection of their natural habitat. Your George Inlet Lodge hosts, Henry and Carolyn Van Laar, will meet you in Ketchikan and drive you south 12 miles to George Inlet Lodge. From the 1st of May to the end of September, George Inlet Lodge provides a haven for the fisherman who enjoys both salmon and bottom fishing. Anglers will be thrilled with the opportunity to battle the powerful Chinook salmon, the acrobatic silver salmon, or the mighty halibut. Historic George Inlet Lodge is 3 stories tall. The bottom level has a full bar and restaurant as well as a large freezer for preserving the day's catch. The lodge contains 6 guest rooms housing 2 persons per room. Both the ladies' and men's bath facilities are located conveniently nearby. Each room has its own sink. The lodge, originally built in the 1940s, was put on a float in 1973 and moved 70 miles through George Inlet Channel to its current location. The lodge was placed on pilings and renovated to provide unique and comfortable lodging amidst the natural splendor of Alaska. The deck surrounding George Inlet Lodge is an excellent vantage point to allow guests to view fish at high tides right below them. During the fishing season from May to September, George Inlet Lodge serves home-style dinners to guests. The lodge also serves open to the public dinners Thursday through Saturday and an elegant Sunday champagne brunch throughout the whole year. The dining room is a major attraction with the local townspeople, which allows guest fishermen and local friends to share good food and conversation in this picturesque setting. Your dining pleasure is enhanced by the view of George Inlet Channel. From the large bay windows in the dining room, whales, porpoise, and passing boats may be seen while guests enjoy the fine cuisine provided by the lodge. Guests at George Inlet Lodge are free to explore on their own the many fishing opportunities available in the area. Guests are provided with 18-foot outboard boats and the rods and reels they will need. Your Alaska fishing license and your daily tackle may be purchased right at the lodge. The pace is relaxed. Guests may fish when they choose to do so at any time from sunrise to sunset.
At George Inlet Lodge, guests fish for the majestic king salmon, the spectacular silver salmon, and the feisty pink salmon by trolling with a lure or fly.
In addition to fishing for salmon, anglers have the opportunity to bottom fish for red snapper, sea bass, lingcod, and halibut. Halibut is one of the largest sport fish caught. The world record halibut was caught in Alaska. It is not uncommon to pull a 50-pound halibut from George Inlet Channel, and halibut weighing as much as 160 pounds have been caught in the channel. For an extra charge, your host can arrange for flyout fishing in float planes to Alaska's nearby pristine lakes and streams. By flying out to selected fishing areas, the guest can greatly extend the variety of his fishing adventure to include rainbow trout, steelhead, northern pike, Arctic char, and Arctic grayling. Only 8 to 12 guests stay at George Inlet Lodge at any one time, allowing your host to provide personal attention to each guest.
The personal touch of George Inlet Lodge includes the cleaning, wrapping, and freezing of your fish for placement in heavy cardboard waxed boxes for shipment home with you.
Activities at George Inlet Lodge are not limited to fishing. Mrs. Van Laar hosts tours of downtown historic Ketchikan. Misty Fjords National Monument may be visited by flyout excursion. Waterfalls and lush rainforests, active glaciers, and periodic lava flows provide a dramatic sightseeing experience.
As part of an excursion along the Alaskan Inland Passage or as a summer retreat for excellent salmon and bottom fishing, the charming atmosphere, historical setting, easy access, and a variety of fishing experiences make George Inlet Lodge in Ketchikan, Alaska, a unique setting with old-world charm for the modern angler.
Chum and rub. So potent, fish bite on a bare hook. Imagine how it'll work on your lures.
Tony Sarp's beautiful Katmai Lodge, located on the edge of the Katmai National Park, 180 miles southwest of Anchorage, offers fishing excursions in the famous Bristol Bay watershed region of Alaska. Flexible daily scheduling, diversified freshwater fishing, and the unique location of Katmai Lodge on the river near the point of entry of trophy-size ocean-fresh salmon make Katmai Lodge an angler's dream. After a 45-minute jet flight from Anchorage to the town of King Salmon, Alaska, it's only another 20 minutes by float plane to Katmai Lodge. During your stay at Katmai Lodge, you'll enjoy some of the most spectacular fishing in the world. Depending on the fishing area you choose, it is possible to hook as many as 9 different varieties of fish. 5 varieties of Pacific salmon run in season from June to September. Rainbow trout, Arctic grayling, Arctic char, northern pike, and Dolly Varden may be taken on lure or fly throughout the season. You'll catch your salmon as they enter fresh water. These salmon are ocean fresh and full of fight. With salmon runs totaling into the tens of millions, you can imagine the excitement of hooking into one feisty fish after another. Tony Sarp's Lodge likes to cater to the individual fishing needs and desires of its guests. That's why Tony offers fly and spin fishing and instructions to go along with both. Each guide takes 3 anglers to the fishing area of their choice. For fly fishermen, Katmai Lodge keeps a well-supplied fly tying bench inside their main lodge, with everything you'll need to tie a fly that will be irresistible to Alaska's native sport fish. The professional guides of Katmai Lodge know every inch of the river. No matter what kind of fish you're seeking, they'll take you to the proper location, provide the gear you need, and then it's up to you to enjoy the excitement as you haul in your trophy fish. In the spirit of conservation, Katmai uses only barbless hooks and maintains a strict catch and release policy. All fish are native. No stocking of fish takes place in these wilderness areas. Each guest is allowed the opportunity to keep 5 salmon and 1 trophy rainbow trout plus 3 Arctic grayling. After a long day on the river, catching king salmon ranging from 30 to 70 pounds or rainbow trout up to 10 pounds, you'll be ready to relax some tired muscles. That's where the facilities at Katmai Lodge really shine. Tony Sarp has designed Katmai's Lodge to offer the greatest comfort to guests, yet still retain the rustic appeal with comfortable paneled and insulated rooms which are able to accommodate couples or groups up to 4. In the evening, there is smoked fish, cheese, and wine for you to enjoy in the main lodge before dinner. It's time to relax and exchange your fishing adventures of the day. Dinner in the combination dining room and kitchen complex consists of a side dish of fish with a different main course each night, such as steak, chicken, and prime rib. These delicious meals are served with hot homemade bread and dessert. It's all very relaxed and easygoing, no time schedules to keep here. After dinner, you can retire to your room, take a hot shower, or enjoy a truly Alaskan sauna, the perfect way to end your day. You've got another action-packed day of fishing ahead of you. Breakfast is served from 6 to 8 a.m. depending on how eager you are to get out on the river. Lunches are served in Katmai Lodge. If you don't want to interrupt the fishing action, a packed lunch is also available to take along with you. Tony Sarp keeps float planes based at the Katmai dock for flyout fishing, which extends the type of fishing available daily, or sightseeing. However, don't be surprised if you see some of Alaska's wildlife right at your back door. Tony Sarp's Katmai Lodge also offers a combination hunt and fishing trip during the last week of August through the 3rd week in September. Everything is provided in this flyout hunt. You need only supply your own sleeping bag, rifle, clothing, and personal gear. This trip includes 5 days of hunting Alaskan caribou and 3 days of trout and silver salmon fishing. If you've ever dreamed of hauling in a trophy-sized fish or watching a 70-pound king salmon leap from the water at the end of your line or marveling over the beauty of a brightly colored rainbow trout, then Tony Sarp's Alaskan Katmai Lodge, with its comfortable rustic atmosphere, flexible schedule, and some of the most spectacular fishing in the world, is your dream come true.
Now, bank anglers can enjoy the same fish-catching results that drift boat fishermen have appreciated for years with the side planer from Lure Jensen. Easy to assemble and use, the Lure Jensen side planer attaches to your line in seconds, allowing you to position your plug or lure in the best fish-holding water. When you go fishing, take along the items that give bank anglers access to the best river fishing techniques used by professional guides. Go hot-shotting with Lure Jensen plugs, lures, and side planers.
Thank you for watching this SGT Sportsman video guide to Alaska fishing. For more information about the products or services shown on this tape, please ask your sporting goods dealer. For reservations or information on any of the trips shown, please call 1-800-826-1641. Be sure to ask for our other currently available series of sports destination tapes, and watch for future SGT Sportsman video guides. Now, here are some highlights of what you'll see. North of Campbell River, British Columbia, on the shores of scenic Discovery Passage, the Dolphins Resort provides ultimate year-round fishing excitement. Anglers battling trophy Tyee salmon, matching acts with the acrobatic coho, playing a native trout, or catching steelhead in one of the world-class local streams, will find the enthusiastic and experienced guides of the Dolphins Resort provide unmatched expertise for your fishing excursion. Guests will find that casual informality is a Dolphins way of life, with spacious lawns, secluded woods, and private beaches to enjoy. The well-groomed grounds complement the selection of studio and luxury cabins designed for individuals, families, and executive groups. Spacious 3-bedroom, 3-bath cottages, complete with meeting rooms, provide the ideal setting for corporate getaway work sessions. Catered meals at the Dolphins are a specialty. Groups of 4 or more people may enjoy fine cuisine prepared right in their own cottage. Guests wishing to dine out will enjoy a 10-minute drive into downtown Campbell River, where a variety of restaurants are available. Unparalleled fishing adventure. That's what sets Campbell River and the Dolphins Resort apart from any other spot in the world. Only minutes from the Dolphins' private dock, endless opportunities await anglers. With hundreds of square miles to fish, you'll soon appreciate your guide's knowledge of where the fish are and the tackle they require. Make your next fishing adventure an adventure of a lifetime. Come fish the Dolphins.
Rich with the folklore of lost gold mines, early Spanish explorers, trappers, and ancient Indian ruins, the Weminuche Wilderness area of southern Colorado is home to deer, elk, bear, and sheep who roam freely throughout the rugged and spectacular 467,000 acres along the Continental Divide known as the San Juan National Forest. Here below massive granite peaks amidst timbered hillsides and grassy valleys lies Meadowlark Ranch. Founded in 1957, Meadowlark Ranch offers the archery, muzzleloader, or rifle hunter a diversity of big game hunting. Archery season begins in mid-August with unlimited licenses available for hunters, and this is bugling time for the elk, and Meadowlark guides have been highly successful at calling in the large bulls. Deluxe pack trips carry hunters into the Weminuche Wilderness area with its scenic countryside reminiscent of the Swiss Alps. Even novice riders will be comfortable on the gentle, well-trained horses provided by Meadowlark Ranch. Everything but sleeping bags and personal gear is provided in this deluxe hunt. You'll be roughing it in luxury at all times. Daily trips, including 2-hour breakfast rides, leave camp on horseback for sightseeing or fishing in lakes and streams that offer the best fishing found in all of Colorado. Summer drop trips are an affordable way to enjoy the high country. Your guide will help you select an area, back you in, and back out again. You determine how long you want to stay. Camping gear can be rented for these trips. Meadowlark is the only full-service ranch in the area, offering horses and cabins, restaurant services, and a real cowboy bar. Cabins may be rented on a daily basis so non-hunters have a comfortable place to stay while enjoying the many activities at Meadowlark Ranch, or hunters can find a warm spot and a hearty meal before and after their wilderness hunt trip. Meadowlark Ranch is dedicated to quality pack trips and hunts which are not a sideline, but their only business. Harvest a trophy. Hunt Meadowlark Ranch.
We are SGT Sportsman Video Guide, helping the world find the ultimate in sporting adventure.